Alright guys, teardown day is here. We're honestly just going to jump right into it. I'm going to go ahead and start removing the manifolds. We'll go from there. Alright guys, manifolds are off. There happen to be two broken screws. Those were already broken. I'm assuming they tried to get them off before they shipped because they've been broken for a little bit. Those just kind of fell out. Then there was one that was already broken that I knew about when it arrived. Other than that, it didn't go too bad. Just kind of bummed I gotta get those out now. They're in there pretty deep. So I think the next thing we're gonna do is go ahead and just get the intake manifold off and go from there. Alright guys, intake manifold is off. As you can see, it's a bit dirty in there. I'm gonna go ahead and get that cleaned up. I don't know what, there's something making a mess in here, I think. Either way, intake manifold is off. I'm gonna get this cleaned up. Then I believe we're probably gonna drop the oil pan and flip it before I go any further and make sure everything on the bottom end is in good condition. Alright guys, I just got the oil pan and the windage tray off. If you guys are unaware of what the windage tray is, it's that right there. It just keeps the oil from splashing back up out of the oil pan and getting all up in the crank. I've had some time to take a look at it. Let's see if you guys can see down in there. It's not wanting to focus. How weird. Anyway, the cam actually looks really good. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. The cam actually looks like it's in pretty good condition. Actually really good condition, so I'm happy about that. There's no real burly grooves or anything. I checked the connecting rods. There's not much play at all. It's all within spec. So yeah, I'm actually very happy. I'm gonna go ahead and get the oil pan back on it. We'll flip the engine, clean it up. Want to get it ready for paint, and then we will start tearing the heads down and removing those. Alright guys, sorry, I apologize. I already removed the Valvetrain. I got the oil pan on, cleaned it. I just kind of got in the zone and started removing things and started breaking bolts free. But we'll go ahead and get like a little time lapse or whatever going of removing the heads. Heads are off. I also removed the valve cover off camera. There's quite a bit of carbon buildup, but I'm fairly certain that that's pretty standard. I'm going to go ahead and get that cleaned up later on. I was going to remove the lifters so we could take a look at them, but I removed the tray. I can't quite get to the lifters. I don't have long enough pliers right now, so I need to get those. But if any of them are worn too bad, I'll go ahead and record some of that later. But it doesn't look like they're in too bad a condition. When we were looking at the cam, when the engine was upside down, it does look like a little bit of dirt or some debris got in there, or just one of the lifters are starting to go, because you can tell that there's signs of it starting to wear a little bit. There's no grooves in the cam yet, but I think I caught it just in time. Then over here we've got the Valvetrain. I've got everything in order just in case, but I am going to use different valve, or I am going to use different rocker arms. And the push rods look brand new for the most part. There is about 3 of them that have got pretty good amount of wear on them. So probably gonna order new push rods. Then we've got the heads over here. As you guys can see, they're in pretty good condition actually. I will remove the valves and the valve springs off camera because I just kind of want to get it done and get them off to the machine shop. So when we get them back, I'll go ahead, and if you guys want to see it, let me know. I will be doing the LS6 valve springs, and then I will be lapping the valves as well. So if you guys want to see that, I'll probably record some of that. So yeah, not too bad. Pretty good amount of progress. Next week we will be painting the engine. As long as nothing else comes up, I do want to get it cleaned up. We'll get it taped off, prepped, all that, and we'll get to painting and make it pretty. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great night.